Hey Game Make Squad, welcome back to the channel. So, what I have for you guys is something new. Well, I have two things new, guys. So, wait, first of all, let's do this right. How are you guys doing today? I hope this video finds you in good spirits. I'm in good spirits right now, so I hope you guys are too. And if you're not, think positive and you will be, okay? Because we can control our emotions. We unfortunately can't control things that happen in our lives, not everything, but we can control the way we react to them. So I am choosing to be in a good mood right now. So I hope you do the same, right? So we can have some fun with this video. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Next thing is you tell yourself you love yourself. I don't know when you're watching this, but make it a habit of just looking in the mirror and saying, I love you. You're awesome. You're amazing. Something of that variation, or tell yourself, you go, girl. I'm old if I say it. No one says that anymore. Sorry. Anyway, whatever you want to tell yourself today. If you did your makeup really good and it's snatched, tell yourself, girl, you slayed today. You slayed. Tell yourself, you're having a good brow day. Congratulate yourself on that. If you got up on time, be like, girl, you got up on time today. You started your day off right. Everything after that is just going to be smooth sailing. Everything's going to fall into place. If you got the kids up on time, if you're a parent and you got the kids up on time and out to school on time, congratulate yourself. Say you deserve a pat on your back for getting the kids out on time, because Lord knows getting kids up in the morning sometimes and getting them dressed, it's a battle. Like, it's a battle in the morning for some people. Like, I'm one of those parents that is a battle for me to get my kids ready every morning. Now, like I said before, Saturday and Sunday, them little suckers will get up on before I will and be fine. Same time I want them to get up during the week, they can't seem to manage. But boy, on Saturday and Sunday, they can get up at 6:30. Anyways, so all this to say, love yourself, congratulate yourself, commend yourself, boost yourself up. When you feel good about yourself, you're able to achieve anything. You're in the right mind frame to tackle whatever comes at you. So yeah, just do that. Okay, so let's jump into why we are here. The two things that are new. One, I got a ring light, guys. I had a small one, but I asked for Christmas and Santa said I was a nice girl. I don't know what days he was looking at, but the days Santa was watching, I was a nice girl. And he decided to bless me with a ring light with a tripod. So, yeah. But yeah, so ring light is new. The second thing that's new is that I have never done this before, but I want to try doing a My Faves video. And that's what we're here for today. I got me a little bubbly though I don't know, it's just been a long week. And my assistant got me this for Christmas. I don't know what he was trying to say, but he got me this for Christmas. So yeah. I don't even drink that much anymore. Once I started on this weight loss journey and lifestyle change, I read so much about how alcohol and the calories, and I'm just like, you pick and choose, right? You pick and choose your battles. If you're wanting to lose weight, you want a healthier lifestyle, do you choose that path and really try to make yourself healthy and have the health benefits? Because, a lot of gut issues is what results in a lot of diseases that we have. So I'm like, do you want to focus on that and realign your body the way it's supposed to be? Or do you want to drink? So, so I was like, of course, I'm going to choose this one. Okay, so let's get started in my top fave beauty products for 2018. This is not in any particular order. These are just my top faves, point blank period. It's not going from 5 to the best. It's just my top fave. Okay, so my first of my top 5 faves, foundation. So I was using Beauty Bakery. I was a Motives rep, so I've used Motives, and I've used 2 of their pre-made foundations, and of course the custom blend. So I've also used Black Opal. So out of all those products, my favorite this year, even though I got it at the last month, it's my fave. If I would have liked, of course, have gotten this in the beginning. If I knew that this was going to be as great as it was, I would have gotten it at the beginning of the year, but whatever. So it's the AJ Crimson Dual Skin Cream Foundation. I'm in number 2. This stuff is just, like I said in my previous videos, I mean, it's just so buttery and silky to the touch. It blends like a dream. I just put my foundation brush in there, stipple across my face. It covers, you know, my acne scars. I don't have any problems with creasing throughout the day. I do have a little bit creasing up on like right here in my laugh line, but I've had that with all the foundations, so I probably need to find a primer, you know, that can kind of fill those lines in. But either way, regardless of that, I don't have any creasing. I don't have to worry about cake face. The foundation doesn't disappear off of my face throughout the day, especially in my oily T-zone areas. Like it's still there. So yeah, guys, I don't have any, at this point, even though I've only been wearing it for a month, I don't have any issues with it. I just really love this foundation. And it's called Dual Skin. It's supposed to feel like skin. It's supposed to look like your skin, just, excuse me, your skin better. And I feel like it does do that. And it doesn't cover up my freckles. So it's a full coverage foundation, but it doesn't cover up my freckles. My freckles still show through, but all the acne scars are covered up with this foundation. So okay, so let's move on to 2. We have a little sippy sip. Yes, I could be fancy with a wine glass, but I don't have one. So this is what I normally do. You're going to see what I normally do. Yeah, it's weird. You'd think someone would have bought me a wine glass before for a gift, or I bought myself one, but it's whatevs. Makeup, beauty products, and a wig, wine glass. All right, guys, I don't know if I've ever, they probably do, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone name this type of product as their top beauty fave, but I am. And that's actually a lip liner. I know that's weird, but I have purchased this lip liner twice. And I feel like if you use a product up and you purchase it again, and then again after that, or if you might buy 2 or 3 at a time just in case they discontinue the product, that is your top fave, okay? Regardless if you have 10, 20 top faves, doesn't matter. If you go out and you purposely get a product because you don't want to run out of it and you love it so much, it's top fave. So that's why I listed this as a top fave. This is by Kiss. It's the Luxury Lip Liner in Roasted Coffee. And let me give you a swatch. So this is a brown shade as far as the color. And it has kind of like yellow golden undertones to it. And it just goes with so many different lip products that I own. The 3 or 4 different glosses, like I will use this as my lip liner and put the lip gloss on top. And it doesn't run. Like, I don't have any issues with it. Like, I really love this color. It's such a versatile color. It's almost, you can put it in like the nude family. It's like a neutral nude color. All right, guys. So product number 3. First, you know, we're taking sips. One more sip. Another product that's in the top 5 faves is actually another lip product. And even though I started wearing this because I sold Motives, this is my absolute hands down favorite product that Motives makes. I haven't found anything like it to replace it because it is pricey, you know, without the discount. But do I think it's worth it? Yes. It lasts you, or it can last you, depending how you use it, it could last you up to 6 months. If you just use a little bit, because it's very concentrated. I wouldn't say pigmented because it's not a pigment, but just a little goes a long way. Like, they pack the punch. They really put some good stuff in here, and you only need like just a little bit of it to feel the effects of it. So anyway, this is it. I have mentioned this pretty much in the majority of my videos. The recent ones I haven't because I'm running out, so I don't want to use it. I'm trying to save this little bit that's in there. So I use it for special occasions, or I use it if I know the lip product I'm going to use is going to dry out my lips. I will use this. But this, oh, you probably want to know the name of it. It's the 40 FY lip treatment, and it plumps up your lips and moisturizes your lips. Like it just, it's just amazing. It's just amazingness spread across your lips. I use this on my clients. I've used this at beauty events, and everyone who tries it falls in love with it, like instantly in love. Like I mentioned before, just like you moisturize your face, you want to moisturize your lips. You can have all the lipstick products in the world, but for them to look great on your lips and to not damage your lips, you have to put a protective barrier on your lips. And when you're not wearing a lip product, put a protective barrier on your lips all season, right? Because during the winter and the fall, the wind and the weather can dry out your lips. Same with the summer, all that heat and everything in the sun that can dry out your face and your lips as well. So investing in a good lip product is just vital to keep, helping your lips out. Because my fourth top fave beauty product for 2018 is a glitter palette. And I know you guys have seen me use this glitter palette. This is from Makeup for Melanin. Why every time do I get tongue-tied? This is tongue twisted with saying that. So Makeup for Melanin Girls. This is their palette. Yes, it's, guys, I've had it for a while. I think, I forgot when I purchased this. I know for sure it's at the beginning of the year, so I've had it for quite a while. So this is what it looks like with the lid flipped up. Okay, so these are pressed glitters. And I don't use all of them, but I've used the majority of them. This is my favorite shade. And now they offer these shades as singles. So if you run out of a particular glitter, some of them are available to purchase separately. So you can always, I don't know if you can take these out or how that would work. So I don't think you can pop them in here. But you could at least still get the shade back. Well, there might be a way to pop them out. Oh yeah, you can pop them out. So you can just pop out the pan once you're done and then plug in a new one. But yeah, so you can see I've done so many different looks with these particular shades. They have pretty much every shade in here that you can work with. So yeah. What I like to do with these, the best way to apply any kind of glitter palette to me has been to just use a finger, because when you try to use a brush, it's like the glitter doesn't adhere to the brush. And so, I don't know, it's just hard to work with. So to me, the finger is better. So, I just dip my finger in there and I press it too. You just stipple it on there and it goes on just fine. Another thing that I have been doing with these pressed glitter palettes is using a mixing medium. So if you have a mixing medium, I found one that NYX has at my grocery store. Just get, squirt a little bit of that either on the back of your hand or some flat surface, or if you have a palette, one of those artist palettes or whatever you use. Squirt a tiny bit of that, scoop up a little of the glitter, dump it in there, swirl it around, and then you can use it, and it goes on easier with the brush that way, in my opinion. Sometimes some of these, depending on the color, some of them do work with the brush, but a lot of them is like, yeah, to me, it's hard to get that perfect cut crease glitter look using these by themselves with a brush. Okay, guys, so my last of my top fave, I'm counting it as one. I'm counting it as a bundle. Okay, and if you watch my YouTube tutorials, if you follow me on Instagram and see my live or Facebook Live, any of those avenues, I use these pretty much every day. Probably 90% of my looks include one of these items. And while you're watching, someone's watching this, I want them to guess. I'm gonna give you a second to guess. What do you think I am about to present as my last top 5 item? I'm gonna take a sip while you think about that, okay? So if someone's been like a loyal subscriber who's followed me and knows, I'm gonna see if you can guess it. Now, if you guess right, I want you to let me know in the comment section. I want to know who really is a loyal subscriber who really pays attention to what I do to see if they got this right. I think that would be really fun to see that. Okay, so it's the After collection. This is from Bad Beauty. Okay, so these are, I believe, dupes for Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty has palettes like these. I don't know if every single one is a dupe for Huda, but I know most of them are. I am not a Huda Beauty expert, nor do I own any products, so I'm not 100% sure on what these are all following, but I believe they are dupes for that. I never really had an interest in Huda Beauty, but I definitely lost interest from purchasing those products based on her comments when people said that she doesn't offer a variety of shade ranges, and she pretty much told them, well, if you don't like it, go find someone else. I was like, wow. As a professional, you know, I'm in sales professional and as a beauty professional, I feel like that was not the best way for her to respond. I mean, shoot, I know when people come in my store and they're telling me, I can find it cheaper online. I just pull it up and it's cheaper online. Okay, that's great. I'm happy that you're saving yourself money. I can't price match. I already told you that. So, you know, but I have to be professional. You know, I can't be rude with them about it. So I felt like she could have responded in a different way, in a different manner than the way she did. That's just my personal opinion. Also, I feel like I am on Team Beauty Bakery. I do feel like Huda did kind of take inspiration from Beauty Bakery when she released her setting powders. And I believe there was something else she released that really kind of, it really looked like Beauty Bakery. So I didn't like that. I didn't like how she handled that. I felt like, just say you got inspiration. I mean, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? You know, it's just like when you take inspiration from someone's makeup look. Why can't you just give them credit, you know, or a style? Or if you adopt a different, like me adopting a different, you know, lifestyle as far as the way I eat and things like that, I'm going to give credit to whoever inspired that. If there's a new technique, I'm going to give credit to that person. If there's a new hair technique, or if somebody inspired me to purchase a unit, I'm going to give them credit for it. So there's nothing wrong with giving credit where credit is due. As human beings, we should do that, right? That's what's wrong with the society. But anyway, that's another topic discussion. Back to my top fave. I know I kind of went off on there, but you should know me by now. I do that. You know, my thoughts carry me somewhere else. But yeah, the reason why I got these, speaking of giving credit, oh my gosh, I should have looked her up. I know her name is Noelle. Found her somehow, some way, and she was just raving about these palettes. And of course, these are available on Shop Hush. I don't know if they still are, but they were at one point. And of course, they were sold out, and I believe it's because of Noelle's review. She's very thorough with her reviews, and I hope I'm providing you guys with thorough information. So anyway, I purchased them because of her, and then they released 2 more after she did her review. So the bundle is up to 6. So really quickly, the first one is Aftershock, which is a very popular, I believe out of all the 6, I believe everybody really wanted Aftershock. And this is why. If I can get it open. I mean, guys, look at that. Oh, can you see? My finger's not, is my finger in the way? Is it? But yeah, very colorful palette. I mean, you could have so much fun with this palette. The colors have great pigment, great pigmentation. Like as you can see, I don't know if you can see from this angle, but I have dug into this yellow, so I probably use the yellow the most out of this palette. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6 mattes and then 3 shimmers. There is a little fallout when you use these, but not like so much that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going through my palette, there's so much fallout. It's not like that at all. Okay, so this is After Hours. Okay, so that's the palette right there. So this one is more on the pinky side, and it comes with 3 different shimmer shades. So this is a light, medium, and dark of the shimmer shades, and then the rest of the the rest of the 6 colors are going to be matte. So you have a good kind of transition shade, kind of a crease shade right here, and then no, I didn't use all of this. It broke. I don't even know when it broke. I just opened it and it got all over my work pants. I'm like, dude, what the? Why? What is going on? But Cabernet is a really pretty color. Hickey is, and then you have 2 different kind of transition shades. Well, this is mostly probably not transition shade. You can use this for your brow, on your brow bone. You can definitely use this to set your eye base, or you can use it as just an eyelid color. But yeah, I really like this palette here. I like all the palettes. Also, this I use Flushed a lot as a blush. So that's After Hours. This is After Dark. Okay. And After Dark actually only comes with 1 shimmer shade. So if you're not into shimmers, like I like shimmers, but of course I prefer mattes better, especially because I have oily eyelids. So I have to be very careful with shimmers and how I use them so that I don't get any creasing. But Cheeky is, I don't know if you can tell, I'm trying to get the angle so you can see it, but I use Cheeky the most. That is like my go-to transition color. And I know in previous videos I stated that Motive's eyeshadow and Caramel was my favorite. That's before I met Bad Habit Beauty. So I like Cheeky, and I've used Cheeky as a blush as well. So yeah, I like this color combo. It's a very warm palette. Afterglow is probably my second favorite. So After Dark and then Afterglow is another favorite of mine. I've used this color the most. I don't know if you can see that. This is like kind of a mustard color, a yellow mustard color. So the Aftershock was very yellow, and this is more of a yellow mustard. And Glint, I use Glint a lot as a transition shade. You do get 2 shimmers, and then the rest are going to be matte shades. And I have used Glimmer. I've used a lot of these too for for blush. So, and you don't have any vanilla shades, but you do kind of get that, I'm not trying to say it, like a beige shade to kind of be your transition shade. And then there's After Party. Okay, now After Party, I use mostly for my eyebrows. But there's Blackout, and I'm running out of Blackout, which is why I need to invest in a brow product, like a gel, so I can stop using this and use it as an actual eyeshadow, which I do sometimes. This right here, Hairspray, is my favorite highlight for the eyes. I'm not using it today, but normally I will add Hairspray to my inner corners, and also as I do have it as my brow highlight today. So my go-to shade for that. And then I also use Invite Only for my brows. So I'll start with Invite Only and then go to Blackout. So yeah, this is a great palette. This one has more shimmers than the other one. So the shimmers do dominate this palette. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmers, and then you have 4 mattes. This is a great, if you're a neutral person, this is your palette, okay? Because you do have, I mean, it's pretty much a neutral colorway right here. And then the last one is After Charge, and After Charge is just straight shimmers. Like there aren't any mattes in here. So if you're into shimmers, this is your palette right here. This is the shade that I have. New Life is what I have on the inner corner today. And then I use Invigorate on my eyelids before I applied my glitter. So those are my top 5 products that I just have to have. Like, I use them every day, pretty much every day, especially the eyeshadow palettes. But these are the top 5 products I want to go into 2019 that I would be willing to definitely purchase again. But I do want to give an honorable mention as far as my lashes. Okay, this is the Miss 3D Volume Lash brand. They're 100% silk lash because I don't want to do mink lashes because there's not, they say cruelty free, but hello guys, you're pulling hair out of an animal. Like, I don't, think about you. Think about you, someone going and pulling hair out of your arm. Okay, so yeah, I'm not into the mink lashes thing, so I try to find brands that don't use mink lashes at all. So this brand, I don't know where else they sell it outside of a beauty supply store, and I do know some of the online beauty supply stores you can order from them if your local beauty supply store doesn't have them. But yeah, this is my favorite brand's eyelashes. It's not this style, but it's the M302A. Those, oh, I should have brought them in, but those are like, oh, the perfect dramatic lashes. Like, if you are doing like an eye look like this or anything where you want your makeup to just, eye makeup just pop, just to be popping, just to just flirt with your eyes, just to be confident, just to embody your beauty and your everything, just to slay the world, M302A are my absolute fave. I have probably purchased, every time I go to a beauty supply store, I purchase a pair. That's how much I love this style of lashes from this company. Yeah, because I have backups for backups. So now it's your turn, okay? I want you in the comments to list your top 5. You know, maybe there's a brand or a product I haven't tried, you know, that you can, you know, put me on to, or maybe you can put it on to someone else that they don't know about it. So again, I'm all about empowering each other and sharing information, exchanging information. So I want you guys to be more active, okay? So if you're watching this, just, it takes only a few seconds to drop your top fave. Just drop your top fave. And either we can, like, you know, go back and forth in the comments, or maybe I might make a second video and kind of discuss and show everybody's comments on which items they chose as top 5s. Because like I said, you might look up onto a new company and say, oh, I like this. Then that might become their top 5. So yeah. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this. I am making another top fave video, and that will be for hair units. I'm not gonna do hair products because I've been using the same ones for years. So if you want to know, you can ask me in the comments down below, but I'm not gonna do top 5 on that. I'll just let you guys know what my favorite combos, because everybody's hair is different. So what works for me might not necessarily work for you, but I can definitely let you know the products that I use for my hair. All right, guys. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. It is very late per usual, and yeah, I work today and I'm tired, so let me hop off of here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.